Now let's take a look at our quality settings. These can be found underneath Edit, under Project Settings, down to Quality. Now these allow you to control the overall quality of your editor as well as what the various quality settings mean when you build your game out. As you may have seen, when you build your game out, you can choose by default, you can choose whether or not you're going to play back in fastest mode, fast, simple, good, beautiful, or fantastic. And this is where you can control what those words actually mean. Those are presets, and each one of these presets is defined here inside the quality settings. So for instance, we can jump into fastest, and we can control the pixel light count, how our shadows are being handled, how our texture quality is being handled, and this is going to be different for each one of these settings. So if you're playing your game and you're thinking, well, you know, fantastic looks pretty good, but it could look better if we change this setting up a little higher, and actually fantastic's about as high as you probably want to go.
Well, you can fine-tune how fantastic it is.
Exactly, to exactly your specifications. And really, that's what this boils down to. So if you're playing your game and you'd like a lot more control over what these preset values mean, this is where you're going to find it. Now, is there anything in specific you'd like to add, Lee?
Well, this is also a good place if you jump in and you've got everything set up to fantastic and you're building out your game and it just is running too slow. This is one of the places that you can go right off the bat, dial down your settings a little bit, and find out where it's going to run well again. So when you build out a game, if it's not, say, for the web player, you may find that you'll end up building it out in 2 or 3 of these different settings. You may build it out fantastic, but some of your friends might not have as powerful machine as which you were working on when you built this. So you might want to build out a good and a fastest quality so they have the option of going in and playing a game that is at a slower, lower quality, but will run faster on their machines.
That's right. And you can also, again, set the default quality for each one of the standalone and the web player as well. So, again, this is where you're going to go to define what all those preset values really mean. You can also set your default quality for whatever you're building out, as well as your editor quality. So what do you see here inside the viewport? Does it look like it looks at fantastic? Do you want to switch it over to fastest and see what that would look like? A great way to kind of preview what your end result is going to be like at each one of these settings. So that is going to wrap things up for this video. Thanks.